What should we do in these next 40 days? Maximize our return in these next 40 days, which is, I suggest to everybody, write tests. Write as many tests as you can. You have knowledge in your mind. You have to express it to an anonymous person. That anonymous person doesn't know who you are. You're not standing beside that person to explain, sir, this is what I meant by this answer. Trust yourself. You have cleared prelims. Trust yourself that you know what you have to write. You have the sufficient knowledge. Trust yourself. Now start practicing that knowledge. Start writing. That is my advice to you.
Hello aspirants and welcome to our conversation series video. Preparation for students who are writing this year mains examination must be on full swing. So in this video we will be discussing the upcoming strategy for next 40 days for your mains examination. Joining us today will be Aditya Kalia Sir, our economics faculty with us. A very warm welcome, sir.
Good afternoon.
So you must be approached by a lot of students for this mains examination which is going to held in the next month. What are the common challenges which students come up with you as far as the mains examination is concerned?
Around 40 days remain for the mains exam, and what I have seen in last few days is many students with varied challenges, anxieties are coming, asking questions about what should we do in these next 30-40 days, or what should my approach be. Challenges vary based on what level of preparation you have already done. For example, somebody who is in, let's say, like writing mains for the first time, they are facing a challenge of finishing the course. Those who are writing it for subsequent time, especially third time or fourth time or third attempt, their challenges with respect to how to practice answer writing. So challenges are very diverse right now. They are diverse because everybody's, at the end of the day, challenges because of anxiety. So they are anxious about that just 1 month or around 40 days are remaining. What should I do in this time? So challenges are diverse right now.
So with this diverse challenges, sir, I would like you to maybe guide our students how to navigate these next 40 days for the examination.
Even if the challenges are diverse, but the solution is mostly the same. You have to know what you have to do. Broadly speaking, I'll tell what should you be doing. So even if, let's say, you have not finished off your syllabus, you should have, but that's not something that is in our hand now. What is in our hand is the next 40 days. What should we do in these next 40 days? Maximize our return in these next 40 days, which is, I suggest to everybody, write tests. Write as many tests as you can. One, writing is the most important thing. Understand it like this, that you have knowledge in your mind. You have to express it to an anonymous person. That anonymous person doesn't know who you are. You're not standing beside that person to explain, sir, this is what I meant by this answer. You must perfect your answer writing skill in next 1 month. So write as many tests as you can. Number one. Second, anxiety with respect to knowledge, syllabus. I have not finished my syllabus. There is so much more to do. I'll talk specifically about economics also in a moment. Trust yourself. You have cleared prelims. Trust yourself that you know what you have to write. It's just that there are so many things in front of you. You read the newspaper and you see, oh, this line is really good, this concept is really good. I don't know this. I will not be able to use this in my exam. Don't bother about these things. You have the sufficient knowledge. Trust yourself. Now start practicing that knowledge. Start writing. That is my advice to you.
So as again you told the importance again of writing down the answers, students at this particular moment maybe don't think more of answer writing, they think more of reading.
Yes.
So then again we have come up with a whole new flagship test series, that is Abhyaas.
Yes.
How should students integrate Abhyaas in their mains examination preparation?
One, writing as many tests as you can, always beneficial. There is no number that I want to write only 10 tests or 12 tests or 15. Write as many as you can according to how much time you have, how much time you can manage for writing tests. Incorporate Abhyaas. Go and see where do you stand amongst a group of students who are going to write mains this year. Go and see, are you able to manage that time? When you are writing tests at test centers, for example, at our test series, VisionIAS test series, many students exceed their time, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. But in Abhyas, you are going to be bound by time. You will have that complete exam environment around you. Ask anyone who has written mains earlier, and those who have written mains, they would be able to relate better. हाथ में दर्द हो जाता है 3 घंटे लिखते हुए, और आपके पास समय नहीं हो, you don't have that time to think about every new question, what intro, body, conclusion I'm going to write. Your mind must be trained towards that. So training will come when you are in one that simulated environment of Abhyas and you are writing those tests. I think we have 10 optional this year. You have optional tests as well. So please go ahead and exercise this opportunity. That's going to be really beneficial for our students.
So now coming to your subject, that is economics, what should the strategy for the students for as far as this year mains examination is concerned, as far as economics is concerned?
Okay, so continuing with my last answer, which was regarding the anxiety that students face, particularly in economics, the challenge that many students face at this point is data. I don't have data to substantiate my answer. Sir, there are so many schemes of the government. Which scheme should I remember? Which scheme would I write? Which data would I write in the exam? You are anxious, you are confused because you approach this problem the wrong way. The approach is, as in your approaches, which is the wrong approach. Your approaches, it's not for everybody, wrong. I'm sure many people would be using the correct approach. But your approach is you're trying to read the scheme and remember that scheme. You read mains 365 and remember it, thinking that a question would be asked from this particular thing which you are going to write in the answer. No, that's wrong. Mains 365 is simply going to provide value addition to your answer. Schemes, graphs, charts, trends, they will provide value addition to your answer. There is a question. The question has a concept. You know the concept in your mind. Now to substantiate that concept, to give concrete point to the examiner, you need to know examples. तो आपको स्कीम याद नहीं करनी है कि ये स्कीम ये है, इसके अंदर ये चीज़ है. आपको सही स्कीम सही आंसर में यूज करनी है. एज एन एग्जाम्पल, दैट गवर्नमेंट हैज दिस स्कीम फॉर MSMEs. इन द बजट दिस वाज अनाउंस फॉर एम्प्लॉयमेंट, इंटर्नशिप, अप्रेंटिसशिप. यू हैव टू यूज दीज एज एन एग्जाम्पल. सो रीड दीज थिंग्स and then use them to substantiate, meaning to value add your answer. Similarly, the same thing goes for statistics also. Trends, charts, graphs, statistics. Read, for example, we have also given the summary of economic survey. We also have main 65, PT 65. Read from these documents. We have many charts. कई सारे charts हैं, कई सारी चीज़ों के ऊपर हैं. फूड प्रोडक्शन के ऊपर हो सकता है, माल नरिशमेंट के ऊपर हो सकता है, फिस्कल डेफिसिट के ऊपर हो सकता है, टैक्स कलेक्शन के ऊपर हो सकता है, करंट अकाउंट बैलेंस, ट्रेड बैलेंस. देयर आर मेनी चार्ट्स देयर. Don't remember them, just look at them and then use them to substantiate your answer. So this is how you should be approaching these things. One, as I said earlier, write answers as many as you can, and now to substantiate, as in to add value, to add concrete points that will let examiner give you more marks. Incorporate these things in your answers. Don't remember, just use them to add value.
So my last set of question would be, as you discussed, students become anxious at this particular stage of examination. The whole process for mains examination becomes sometimes very overwhelming for students. They go through stress and anxiety. VisionIAS has come up with this whole new initiative of Student Wellness Center, where again student can use this facility in order to manage their stress and anxiety. I would again like you to emphasize students how benefit it can get to them, maybe by using this stress management technique at VisionIAS.
Yeah. So we had a session on that as well earlier. I'm sure students would have taken note of those services. Still, as I said, as the exam approaches, the stress increases. One, try to manage stress at your own level. If you think that you need professional help, do not hesitate to get it. Do not try to be in that vicious environment of your mind. I am stressed, hence I am not able to do. I am not able to do, therefore I am stressed, and so on and so forth. This creates that poisonous vicious circle. If you can manage it yourself, really good. How do you manage it? We discussed it earlier. Briefly speaking, if you have objectives, then you shall be able to manage it. As in, I have a time-bound objective, I achieve that. If you still feel that there is a challenge, do not hesitate to seek professional help. We provide professional help via our Student Wellness Center. You please go and seek that facility online or through calling the helpline number. Please go and seek that, and you'll be greatly helped by our team of experts there.
Thank you, sir, for joining us today and guiding our students very comprehensively regarding the upcoming mains examination.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's last 30-40 days. I wish all of you all the best. Hopefully, you all will be able to incorporate these points in your preparation strategy. Go ahead, do not be tensed. That's what all my message is. Take care, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, students, for joining us today and watching this video on maybe how to utilize the next 40 days for the upcoming mains examination. Please utilize the strategy shared by Sir in your ongoing mains examination strategy. Lastly, all the very best for the upcoming mains examination. Thank you so much.